Good morning, everybody. This is Andy. This is episode 5. I'm a real chatty catty, I guess, the past couple of days. So I wanted to share some insight that I just gained because, quite frankly, I'm a little bit miserable, but we're going to talk about it. So, as you guys know, I'm on this business trip in Atlantic City and I'm in a hotel. And when I called the hotel, I asked them, hey, does your room have a microwave and or a refrigerator? And the lady said, no, neither one of them, which turned out to be a lie because they do have refrigerators, but we're not going to get into that. But I knew that I wanted to stay on track with my program, so I had to go food shopping. And I made a post about it on Instagram about, how to stay on track and what that looks like for me, especially for this short-term business trip while I'm on a program. So it's not a vacation. It's not a break from my program. It's not, it's very specific circumstances that I'm under. So staying on program strictly versus kind of being a little bit looser for vacation, but still staying on program is a very different mindset. So I go food shopping and I get things that aren't necessarily quite healthy, but they will keep me on track, right? So tuna packets, beef jerky, rice cakes, protein bars, things like that are, prepackaged meals. So, I have to get up and I have to eat tuna and rice cakes for breakfast. It's, not the greatest thing to eat for breakfast. And I'm sitting there in the bathroom eating it because I don't want the fishy smell in my bedroom. So I'm eating it in the bathroom. That's really going to help, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm eating it. I put it on the rice cake and I'm eating it. And all I can think of is man, I would kill for a bowl of rice right now. A cream of rice. Let me say that. I would kill for a bowl of cream of rice. So, if you followed me long enough on my journey on Instagram, I used to dread cream of rice. I didn't know how to make it right. I didn't know how to season it. Oh man, I was just this is so bland. It's blech. It's grainy. It's eesh. I absolutely dreaded that meal. And it's always my breakfast meal because it's I need the carbs before I go work out. And y'all know I go to the gym so early. So I'm sitting there in this bathroom, I would kill for a bowl of cream of rice. And it dawned on me how, for what it's worth, sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do, but they become a part of your life where you're just oh no, this is the new normal. This is how it is. I learned, I adapted, I took something that I absolutely dreaded and turned it into something very beautiful that I can miss it. I can turn it into something that is for me. I have a client who, didn't like English muffins, but I told her, I'm you know what, eat an English muffin. And she found ones that she liked. I mean, she tells me every week, she's I can't believe I'm eating English muffins. I've never liked these before, but these are so good. Sometimes you got to do things and you just got to figure it out. And this little bit of perspective that I got this morning, I didn't know I needed it. I didn't know that I needed this little piece of wisdom in my life. It's just funny how the evolution of your life just happens right before your eyes. And if you're not tuned into it, you could totally miss it. I spent so much time trying to figure out this cream of rice thing. And, not for nothing. It turned out to be something simple because I wound up finding a product that I liked. It's not necessarily that it was even the one that, that you can get at the supermarket. It's kind of a bit of an expensive one, but I found it and I was like, man, this is the greatest thing to ever happen to me because I get to do my program and I get to be happy with it. And that's typically how like I coach too, is that like I don't want to make people miserable. Like I don't think my coach wants me miserable. Like health and wellness and dieting and macros and all this stuff, it's not supposed to be that you're like miserable, but you have to work the plan and try to figure it out. You can't just take things at face value and be like, oh, this is just how it's going to be forever. Like, I know I'm not going to be eating tuna packets and rice cakes in the bathroom forever, but I'd say this, if I had to do it for another week or two, I would do it because I will figure it out. It's not about being this hard, like the old bodybuilding ways, like where they used to just have like boiled rice and asparagus. Like those days are over. The top guys, they're not doing that anymore. That's just not a thing. Bland chicken, bland food, no seasoning, no sauces, no variety, no changes, no swaps. Like that's old school thinking about, dieting, health and nutrition and wellness. We are so blessed to be living in an age where there is so much variety in the foods that we can eat that are, low calorie, macro friendly, and but it's still kind of scary to think about because we live in a world where it's like okay to eat like a stick of butter for one meal. We live in a world where it's okay to, down a whole box of cereal in the name of self-care or a pint of ice cream. Now, I'm not saying that is wrong to do any of those things, but, if it doesn't align with your goals, then it doesn't align with your goals. If you're sitting there thinking, man, I want to lose weight or I want to, build some muscle, tone my body, I want to perform better when I run, I want to perform better at the gym, I want to do this. Yeah, okay, eating those things is not it. Eating tuna packets with rice cakes in the bathroom at 3:45 in the morning is just aligning with my goal. So I got to do it. It's a short-term price to pay. And when I get home and I get my cream of rice, not even tomorrow. Like we leave tomorrow, but I still have to eat my tuna in the morning because I'm still here, right? And so when I get home on Friday and I make my cream of rice, you bet your butt it's going to taste like heaven. It gave me a new appreciation for my breakfast that I eat every single morning. I mean, you guys have seen my cream of rice thirst traps, right? I just never thought that a tuna packet could teach me a lesson. So yeah. And, just like on a sort of personal level, like it's okay to do crazy things for your goal as long as they're like short term. Like I understand that what I'm doing is not like the healthiest thing. Like I would definitely need to move to a different hotel room if this was going to be like a long-term thing because obviously, eating tuna packets and beef jerky with the sodium and all of that, like I don't want that. But I mean, 2 days, whatever. I'll flush out this extra sodium in the next couple of days. No big deal. And doing little crazy things for your goals. One day I'm going to be laughing about this because I'm definitely not laughing while I'm doing it. I mean, I guess I'm already laughing about it if I'm laughing with you guys right now. Well, anyways, I hope you guys are getting some value out of my misery over here in Atlantic City. Just know that I'm not asking you to eat tuna and rice cakes out of the bathroom. I'm asking you to realize what is capable when you really want something bad enough. That's going to be all for me this morning. I absolutely love you guys.